Okay. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this afternoon. I'm going to make a brief statement. Historically, the 12th House District of Ohio was an area of the state that pioneered black political strategies for giving voice to the African American community. I'm proud to be a 94% voting Democrat in a historic district. As a lifelong Democrat, I'm extremely disappointed for the outright lies that Chris Redfern, chairman of the Ohio Democratic Party, circulated in the 12th House District during the primary election. There are major differences in party over how to serve people, and these differences deserve debate. And that debate needs to be constructive, because that is actually a reflection of our democracy and the processes for which we are all a part of, and the responsibility that we have to the public to ensure that they have voice and debate within all of the 99 House districts and all of the 33 senatorial districts. Instead of debate, these lies about me and these lies have contributed significant harm to the perceptions of me personally. And the reasons for these mistreatments and disrespect include, but are not limited to, the following. My refusal to join the Ohio Legislative Black Caucus, and 2, my expressions of concern about the lack of minority contractors hired by the Ohio Democratic Party, Chris Redfern, chairman. In our political system, you have to play politics. Everybody has to play a little politics. That's what the process is about, and that's kind of what makes it sort of a sport of sorts and a little bit of fun. Playing politics does not mean allowing anybody to purposefully obfuscate the one man, one vote system by requiring membership in an organization for which, in this particular case, I decided not to be a member. And the unrelenting retaliation and manufactured scheme to defame me. And these lies, metaphorically, reflect a kind of treatment as kind of like a plantation, where everybody is grouped in a group, and you bundle a process to try to do actually nothing, because nothing has been done. And so we're very, very concerned about having to come in and have a discussion about this at this point in time in our history. Because we've come a long ways, ladies and gentlemen, but we have a long, long ways to go. I have a responsibility to my community. I have a responsibility to all the citizens in the state of Ohio to ensure that we have a process that would not sort of temper the behavior of black leaders to accept ignominious peace. Ignominious peace is peace for the sake of peace. No one wants to have a process that is inclusive and provide a debate more than I. But I believe that in these times, you have to change a political strategy so that you can represent the intentions of the people. We know that well over the majority of Americans want both parties to sit down, to come together, to work together, to build together, to stand together. And it's so very, very important for us, for all of the problems that we have. When I walk in a McDonald's in the morning and I want to have a McMuffin, but I'm going to do as Mom says, have them to squeeze all those organic juices out. And so it takes me a little longer. I'm in there one day, a young boy walks in with a carton of milk, and he looks up at a poster, and he says, "Sir, can you tell me where the menu's at?" And I said, "Son, you're looking at it." And then he turns around and said, "Can you tell me what it says?" I don't have time for petty party politics. I don't have time to sit back create a situation where I'm going to focus on ignominious peace, peace for the sake of peace, where I have people in my district who are unemployed, hungry, don't have an opportunity, and we stand and argue about nothing and get nothing done. I will work with whomever is in office pursuant to the Ohio Constitution, Article 2, and we want to work together, come together, and move from the 8th largest economy in the United States and the 22nd largest in the world to continue to create jobs around issues like Jobs Ohio. We want to continue to provide opportunity for people to health care as the Medicaid expansion. We want to continue to try to work on our infrastructure that has brought significant investment in communities across the state of Ohio. 94% voting Democrat, and that's not satisfactory. Well, on Election Day, which we intentionally held back filing this because I didn't want to get in a situation where we were trying to hurt the party that I've been a part for a long time. But this behavior on particular members, African-American members have to go through another door, and the white members go through another door, and they expect you to stay in a box. They expect you to stay in a box of despair. They expect you to stay in a box where your voice is minimized in a process. We cannot tolerate. Enough is enough. And so yesterday, my bipartisan political team filed a defamation lawsuit against Chris Redfern and the Ohio Democratic Party for circulating lies in my district and throughout the region in an effort to try to defame our reputation as a fighter for people, as a person who uses diplomacy to bring people together, to work together, to stand together and fight together. And I'll turn it over to our team to